crash happen. Hopefully. So I gotta make sure that I swear. I thought I'd do the permanent. I don't know what's going on. And I already paid for it before, so did it do something wrong or?
Guzzle the grog? Prove it! Fancy a game of Orlog? Come raise a cup and lose some silver!
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorvana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death. Our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Meet me at the Witten with your report.
He's so brave, like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg. Jump, little flea! Jump, flea, jump! Stop it, you grumpkin! If he falls, God will punish you! Go on, Essenbert! It's yours for the taking! See if I don't. I'm just screwing my courage to the sticky... Oh, saints alive! Did you see that? God sent Essenbert an angel! Is it over? Did he fall? Oh, God's buttered crumpets! I never told him I loved him! That stranger got it for him! Oi! Let's cheat in! I'd known it was that easy.
You would have done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champion. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful.
Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king. And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Noah's holy cattle! You actually gave a flower to the princess! And now we are betrothed.
Takes more than that. There's hosing hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh God!
King Ethelbert the First, the Flea of Winchester. Oh, hail the Lord of the... Oh, hail the Lord...
Oh boy.
Mago Museum.
If the bishop is wormmeal, then here should be the proof.
Lord grant my brother Aelfer eternal bliss, where joy endures for all those beloved of God.
Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I will leave you in peace then.
Stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone hurt Layoff?
Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Not just stolen, but burned. Threadbare clothes. Did they belong to Wimber's friend? This funeral is a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfirth's place. His sister knows more than she lets on.
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here, but I know the truth.
You would dare speak to me?
Is that her?
When my poor brother Aelfirth lies cold in his shroud.
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Winchester.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No, I...
Your brother is not in that crypt. Tell me where he is before more lives are lost.
I will not tell you anymore. Guards! All right, have your way. They won't do you any good. Guards, protect me!
Get round the side.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
I'm gonna need a different one.
What do you see, Suna? Must be blocked from the other side.
Solum modo in paradisum. Pax eterna es una via ad emundatione propriae vitae serenae terminales delutti. In the past, Anglo-Saxons
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead. And we mourn.
Hey! Make the kid!
Kill us all! God save us!
Why do you defend this tarnished crown? You scheming cur!
The race of you would have died on my soul.
Come on, then!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you.
God watches over. So does the devil.
Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Oh boy.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness.
But this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Archbishop's Shadow. Now, I want to say this right now. I did add Hero Forge as a link for those to check it out. This way, if anybody wants to, they can create their own Hero Forge minis based on what they're wanting.
What do you see?
They can make a character that is basically their OC, or, well... Anyway,
If Aelfrith's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
so anyway, anybody wishes to make a Hero Forge character, they can. With that link, they can
This
make
must be
a
it.
custom
The door to
made...
Aelfrith's secrets.
They can make their own kind of miniature based on their OC ideas, and anything that wishes to, well, come to life. They always have new weapons, new everything. They always have the new ideas. Help fund them in order to...
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
So, like, help them up if you want to create your own Hero Forge minis. Either you want them to paint it, or you do it yourself, or you want to print it and paint it yourself, that's fine. But if I were to have money to raise, I can use the tavern to help those in need of making Hero Forge minis that we can help them of. I plan to do such for everyone. How many those cloths did they get? 18. I'm almost close. If I remember correctly, I need 3 more in order to create the last piece.
Everything they did was to undermine Aelfried. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Aelfried for my reward.
Temple of Mithras. I will get to her soon. Well, let's see what King Arthur, or the king, has something to say.
Ibien kam vor in Liebes longe. In
Phew.
Bibele gnug as qui erat.
Okay.
Come forth, Eivor.
What is this all about?
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
No. We are only right to our own ways. We do not choose where we fall. It is our own choice.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
You won't escape!
will return to Hytham and Randvi. They will want to know what happened here.
Hey now! Mongrel!
I watched you on your approach. How must it feel not to carry the weight of years?
I am not a child.
Yet I see in you a child's blissful ignorance of the world's darkest truths. A fool.
You gathered all this from a glance.
In this way, I am wise. Perhaps you will learn better through flighting. I will challenge you.
I accept. Here's my bet. You may begin.
You are savage, uncouth, and care little for life. Like the rest of your kind, you breed misery and strife. Both your hands bear the blood of 1,000 dead men.
To wear blood is a joy. I'm quite striking in red.
A crude response. I am dismayed. It's a shame you're so calloused by warfare and pain. That you'll joke about death and treat life with disdain. Is it worth it? The killing, the torture, the slaves.
My reward is the battle. I'm pleased for it all.
It pains my ears. Yes, your avarice means that you'll just never see that this war will not grant immortality. You have one life to live, so why throw it away?
To ensure that I'll sit in Valhalla one day.
Terrible work. You are likely better at killing than fighting. I will keep your money. Come back when you've learned to speak.
The last one. And then...
Hey! You show! Remain steadfast! Intruder! Come on! Get over here! Back, dog!
That was a style.
What's all that about? Man's taken!
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
Yes, yes, one more. And only because you all have such good...
I am sorry for what happened with Dag. It could not have been easy. May he rest in peace.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. There are more medallions to collect.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Wonder what ability I got. The fire blazes in an arc in front of you. Enemies caught in the dark blaze. Oh, come on! Hey! I'm tired of bullshit. This, like, how is this not possible?